The Wii Shop channel is officially dead.
It's a sad day. I feel like I need like a black umbrella. Like there's gonna be rain today.
Like the ending of most Spider-Man movies.
That's true.
They all end in a funeral. But yeah, the Wii Shop channel, it's officially dead. You not only can you not add points to your account, the lovely Wii Points system that was not wonderful. You can't even log into it now. I had considered like just trying to log into it just to see what it would say, but it would probably just say like either servers unreachable or give you some kind of message stating that it was no longer online. One of the two. But I'm not sure. Let us know in the comments actually if you tried to do the very same thing, or if you at least just know what it says.
That'd be sad.
I'm curious.
Somebody out there got up,
didn't know,
and they were like, "I'm gonna play my I'm gonna play my favorite Wii." Wait, hold on. If you have bought it already, is it gone or is it still there?
So if you have it downloaded, it's still there. If you bought it and then deleted it to free up room on your Wii, because the Wii did not have a whole lot of space on it, you cannot re-download it.
Ooh.
It is gone.
All right, so somebody gets up, they're like, I finished this game, now I'm going to re-download this game.
I got the hankering to replay a game which I already paid money for.
My very favorite Wii game. They're just like, they get on and it's just like, oh, it's gone.
Mario Kart Wii it is.
Be sad. It probably happened to someone out there.
Yeah, and it's probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I still see Wii's hooked up in people's living rooms. Mm-hmm. Like for some people, that's all they need.
What can you say? It's timeless.
Yeah, they don't care about HD graphics. They just like the fact that it's got that remote looking, the Wiimote controller, and they only bought like probably 3 or 4 games in its whole lifespan, and
Wii
that's
Sports
it.
Resort.
And then the next one, Wii Sports Resort, the original Wii Sports.
Wii Sports, yeah.
So, yeah, all of that. So here's what the Wii Shop channel was. It did have some applications. Netflix was on there. I think YouTube. Maybe
I think
not.
they did have YouTube on there.
I think so. I think you're right. I'm pretty sure Hulu was also on there. They also had, of course, you had the WiiWare titles, which were like the original games that were like no, they weren't DLC, but they were like digital only games for the Wii. And a lot of those were exclusive. A lot of those you didn't see anywhere else. So that's kind of one of the worst parts about this. And then the third pillar, I guess you'd say, of the Wii Shop channel was the Virtual Console, where you could download NES, Super NES, Nintendo 64 games, along with Sega Genesis games and TurboGrafx 16 games. And those platforms didn't make the jump to the Wii U Virtual Console. But you got Game Boy Advance and Nintendo.
Next, by the way.
Yeah, that's next to go. Who knows when that's going to go? But so here's the situation that we have. They're the only legitimate, I'll qualify that, legitimate way to play these titles is to either already have them, but if you don't have them, you're going to be paying a lot of money to a reseller on eBay for a loaded up Wii. It's going to kind of be like the PlayStation 4s that downloaded the demo PT from the PlayStation Store before Konami took PT off, which was like a Silent Hills demo that they canceled.
Just a demo and people paid that much money for it?
No, it was free.
No, but like people pay money to get a...
Yes.
Wow.
Because it was incredible. Oh. It was you want to... And it's scary. Very, very scary. But yeah, like and I understand, like, I do understand the nature of this. I mean, servers do cost money to keep up and running. You have to pay for that storage space. Oddly enough, this same month, I think, so we're in the month of February of 2019, and this is the last month that the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita will be receiving free games via PlayStation Plus.
Oh, okay.
After this, PS3 and Vita will no longer get free games. And a lot of people don't know, like, well, does that mean we'll be getting more PlayStation 4 games for free? Or are we going to get, like, a PlayStation VR game? And in place of the Vita and the PS3 games, but yeah, this is it for them. So I wonder if there's like some kind of like deal with online stuff that just happens around this time of the year. It's just strange that they happen around the same time.
Maybe that's when like contracts go up.
Could be. It's not but it's not even like the end of a quarter. So it's a
Yeah.
really weird time to have this happen. Nothing like we're not halfway through the fiscal year. It's strange. But I don't like this reality that we're finding ourselves in, where basically you have two options now if you don't have a Wii with games that you want to play, because again they were exclusive. They stayed exclusive. There were Castlevania games on here. There was a Strong Bad from Homestar Runner game on here that was like a point and click adventure. There were a lot of point and click adventures actually that were on the WiiWare because of the Wii pointing and clicking, having that on there. So you're basically left with two options. You can hack the system to do it. That's technically not legal, but you can do it. Or you pay someone who's got these on standby.
And it's important not to miss the point here. You got to like to see the whole forest, right? And that is the digital apocalypse is coming.
Right.
And if you're not buying gold, and by gold I mean actual discs, actual cartridges,
Physical media.
you're gonna be in trouble. Like, and it's coming. And by apocalypse, I don't mean it's all gonna happen at once. Obviously, as consoles age, it's
Right.
gonna be a gradual thing.
Right.
But like people like yourself, you're sitting pretty. You got
Yeah, I have
you
I
got
have my game collection.
all the games you want in physical.
Well, and what we were before we started recording, or while we were taking a break, we were talking about a couple of DS games that you wanted to pick up. eBay, they're going for $80, whereas luckily GameStop carries them for about 20.
yeah,
And
Yep.
that's good that those are at least available. But when we're talking digital games that can just one day be gone from the digital storefronts, then yeah, and again, I hear the argument a lot, like, are you really going to want to play this game 20 years from now? Yes, there are people like me. There are people older than me that go back and play Atari games. I don't relate to those people, but I'm glad we do have like the NES Classic and the Super NES Classic and ways to play these classic games. Or you can just have the original games yourselves and upkeep your NES and Super NES.
and I feel like this whole topic is just one of the recurring themes of this podcast.
Yeah.
Like I feel the exact same way about movies that I like. Like movies that I really like, I like to own them. I don't
Right.
like to stream them because stuff goes in and out, in and out of Netflix like that.
Absolutely.
Like, and music, I don't stream music on like any kind of service like that. Occasionally, if it's just whatever. But if I really like it,
You
I
want to
will
own it,
either
a copy.
download it, and put it somewhere, or I'll physically purchase it. It's just or TV shows too. Like some of my favorite TV shows, I own them on DVD, so I can have them forever. It's not something that can just be taken away when a server, like you were talking about, like just gets unplugged.
Yeah.
Because that has to go somewhere. Someone has to be supporting that.
And to me, if you're talking about, doing this whole all digital thing and you only play brand new games and you never go back to play a game that you really liked before, well then I don't understand why you wouldn't just do something like the Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Now, where you're streaming the games. You don't care that you don't own a copy of it. You're okay with it being available digitally, and you're not going to go back and play it.
And if that's how you are, fine, more power to you.
Yeah.
But the point is, if you have games that you really like, you should not be counting on them being around digitally. You need to get a physical copy. Even just downloading it could be sketchy, because what if something happens to that console?
Right. Or the drive. The
Yeah.
hard drive could fail.
Yeah.
Hard drives fail all the time.
Exactly. So
once it's gone, it's gone. And then, we're not even talking about licensing rights.
yeah.
We mentioned the Lego
Right.
Lord of
Yep.
the Rings and Hobbit games, and they're just gone. No warning. License runs out. That's why you'll never see the Tony Hawk games re-released,
Yeah.
because they have all that licensed music that they no longer own the license for. You can't buy. I think you can't even buy the Spider-Man games from like the year 2000 to all the way up to Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think it came out in like 2014 because Activision no longer has the rights to the Spider-Man game license.
Oh yeah.
So those are gone
Because
too.
Rockstar made the last one, right?
No, Insomniac.
Insomniac, that's right.
Yeah,
I always get those mixed up for some reason.
Well, open world city,
Yeah.
similar to Grand Theft Auto, and it's very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna lose anything that's licensed. We just won't see anymore.
Dust in the wind.
Yeah, so it's like, guys, if you're a digital person but you like to go back and play your games, like, you're gonna run into this problem eventually.
Yeah, I mean, let us know if you're watching this on YouTube. Let us know in the comments.
Where do you fall on
Are you one of the people who's just like digital whatever, or like do you actually have games that you really want to have, or maybe a combination of both? I mean, you know, that's a thing too.
And honestly, that's how I am. I do have a combination of both. I have digital versions of stuff.
Yeah.
If I can only get it digitally, fine. I'll begrudgingly buy it digitally. But if it's something physical, I want it physical.
So let us know where you fall on the spectrum of things.